So here is a simple supplement stack with some deep lessons associated with it. And I'm just going to kind of talk while I do this because I got some hand capping to do because I can't find separated gelatin capsules to use my capping machine. So it's back to throwback hand capping powder out of tubs, which is how this all started ages ago. And here's just a very real look into what my existence is, and I'm going to talk about and show some things just because I find this all interesting. Like here, this is full of magnesium glycinate, salt, magnesium. These are... I'm not consuming the merchandise, though. I just use those to store the ones I hand cap because the ones we have in storage we made in a professional facility, so we can't just make more. We'd have to create another professional facility and then do that, and that would be a whole thing. So these ones I'm showing you, I'm not getting high on my own supply. This is not my own supply, but this is the bottles. They're so nice. I carry them around. This is an old Sleep Minerals bottle. This goes in my fanny pack. I'm going to find the new Sleep Minerals bottle and show you guys. But I think I'm going to cap myself some theobromine. Maybe take some choline. Inositol. Inositol is always interesting. I might top off with inositol. Caffeine, salt. I mean, what do I mix the theobromine with? I don't want to take like an entire gram of theobromine because I'm hand capping it. So, questions, decisions. The L-theanine bottle. I'm going to not show these too much because this is... You can check them out on the website. They're all beautiful. But like they're backwards and that's not the point of this video. I have other stuff to do. I just like turning the camera on and like I would literally be doing this anyway. This is just what I'm doing. So I'm just turning the camera on in my office and the bottles are just there. I also, my copy of Steppenwolf by Hermann Hesse, Bianca Neal by Nietzsche, sticky notes, God Engine poster I drew. It's a little movie poster of my dad and I made him I drew two of them because I'm not great at things. I'll draw one. It's like a concept and I draw a second final one. I like, it helps. Like it just helps my mind to think. So I'm capping some Sleep Minerals right now. Before I go for my... Gotta slow down. Before I go for my daily walk. Capping some Sleep Minerals. But... Smoked a little weed. You can probably tell that I'm stoned. It's Sour Jack. Or Lemon Jack is the strain. It's quite nice. Rhythm. Dab pen. I mean, nicotine. I don't know. Let's see if it'll age restrict the video. Maybe if I mention that, it'll age restrict the video. I don't know. But maybe now might not be the best time for all the hand capping, but I do need some Sleep Minerals when I go out, so I need to cap some. It is necessary that I cap some. So do. If I seem super high energy, it's because I ate a bunch of beef liver. I did a whole metabolic stimulus thing. So I ate a bunch of liver yesterday, fasted, took tons of supplements overnight, drank a ton of tea this morning, ate a pound of grass-fed beef, then like 2.5 pounds of ribeye, then like 4 ounces of raw organic grass-fed beef liver, B vitamin. And this is where we get into the stimulant stack, or not stimulant. Well, it is a stimulant stack, but it's a supplement stack. So the supplement stack is B vitamin based right now. I'm increasing the amount of B vitamins I'm consuming. So I'm actually just going to start consuming these because I need to because this is the lesson about B vitamins. I'll grab some more of these to throw in my fanny pack. So this is not commercially available yet. This is New B Superior. But it's basically the same as the old one. I just added some citrulline and stuff. So I'm going to take 2 of those, put the rest in my fanny pack after I go upstairs. But B vitamins, if you're deficient in B vitamins, it'll actually hinder your absorption of B vitamins. And if you overload your system with B vitamins, that can crash your metabolism. So with B vitamins, I've found the best way to take B vitamins is start low. Like if you're really deficient with B vitamins, you want to take a high dose. You actually don't want to take a high dose if you're really deficient. You want to start with a low dose and then take another low dose like a few hours later, and then take another low dose a few hours later, and then take a slightly higher dose the next day until you're taking enough. That is how you take B vitamins. That's how I take B vitamins in order to get the maximum efficacy. So I'm taking these B vitamins. I also want a little more theobromine today because that's a stimulant I like to use. It's similar to caffeine but derived from chocolate. It has a longer half-life and peaks more slowly. So probably metabolized into something else if it peaks more slowly. Probably a pro-drug. But I'm going to take the B vitamins with a little bit of calcium carbonate, because calcium carbonate supports metabolism as well. So this is going to be, I already take it because it supports metabolism, but I like digestion for me really too. Especially because I consume so much beef liver, and I also took a bunch of vitamin D. This is a useful, I might even take 2 grams because I felt so good. Because I haven't taken this in a while. I took 1 gram earlier. I'd probably take 2 grams of calcium carbonate. I'll just stay away from 2 full grams. That might make me nauseous for whatever reason. So then I'll just fill up the rest of this with... Fill up the rest of this with theobromine. Perfect. Which is about our 500 milligram dose of theobromine we have in our theobromine supplement available on weektowarrior.com or shop.weektowarrior.com, because there's 2 websites. They could take the inositol and other stuff, but I honestly think the calcium, the B vitamins, 2 sleep minerals, and 200, or I'll go with 2 caffeine pills, because I'm going to be walking around the cold, and then I'll bring the tyrosine with me to kind of stimulate me afterward. For the writing I want to do, I'm going to do some writing. So I am going to stimulate myself with this and a walk while this hits me, and then take tyrosine, drink tons of water, take salt, drink tons of water, take some tyrosine. And then that really stabilizes my brain from the stimulants. The Adderall I took earlier, the caffeine I'm taking now. I mean, I find tyrosine is just, it's nice. It's very nice. It's just, it's a non-pushy dopamine booster. I've taken mecunopurions as well, and that's, I brought my tea down. That's good. I like to take it with tea. It makes it swallow easier. It's my history according to the Germans mug. So, ancient Egyptian civilization, Alexandrian Empire, Roman Republic, William the Conqueror, Parliament in England. Gutenberg letterpress. Columbus discovers America. Protestant Reformation begins. Colonialism. Louis XIV. Declaration of Independence. French Revolution. Napoleon crowns himself. World War I. National Socialism begins. World War II. Atomic bombs dropped on Japan. Establishment of FRGDR, which is like, I think, the East and West Germany. Vietnam War. Moon landing. Fall of the Berlin Wall. Terrorist attack September 11th, and 100 years of these people who make these mugs. I'm going to finish that tea up and go for a walk, but that supplement stack has some deep lessons in it. And my pupils are huge, but they're always huge. This is just a thing. When I took Adderall regularly, they actually went down to normal size, but now that I'm weaning myself off Adderall, my pupils are massive again. And that's why I'm able to make 16 videos a day, because my brain is going everywhere. But it's really beautiful, like that painting of the sun that I made. It's my mind. Well, I mean, obviously, what else could I make but a representation of my mind as a conscious being? I'll end there.